Lots of thinking to do for Toronto in the off-season.
I think, we didn't meet our goals. I think maybe we peaked a little bit early. There was a stream of games we let slide away from us, and
we recovered well from some of those moments this season, but we did have a few of those where we let games get away from us.
The last month and a half, we missed a lot of games, a lot of chance opportunity to go into the playoff. I think we deserve to go to playoff, but this is football, if you miss too many chances, at the end of the day, you're not gonna make it.
It sucks because we were in a playoff spot for the whole year up until the last game day. So looking back at it, many positives that I think can be taken into next year in order to keep progressing as a club. And there's also many things that we have to start keep changing in order to achieve the goal of competing for championships once again.
Things to come now. Bernardeschi, lovely ball played to that far side. It's returned right into the center. The header is in, and there it is! Something out of nothing! Inside, and how about the running there? But Bernardeschi's done well, the 30-year-old. Bernardeschi, the international quality on full display, pulling it across. Owusu! It's in!
That game in Orlando, finding a way to win in that game, we set kind of targets for different phases of the season, and we needed a win to hit our target. And we found a way to win in a tough place against a team that, if you see now, is a team that's hot going into the playoffs. So it was no easy team to play against, and we found a way to win. And in that moment, actually, you had the right to believe that this was a team good enough to make the playoffs.
When we try and analyze the positives from this year in order to build into next year, I think that Montreal game was a day that was very special for the club, for the city.
TFC who have the ball on the cusp. Owusu! It's gone all the way through! And Bernardeschi! Toronto FC sensation! It's 5!
If the players, if the team brings that intensity and that will to play and that purpose, I think it's going to be a great year. So I think that's an important game for us to look back at and reflect on, and to play that way next year for most of the games.
Yeah, probably while I was injured, just seeing how well the team was doing, and that first little bit of the season where it was, the vibes were high, it was good, we were playing well, we were winning. Several different guys stepped up in big moments. I think especially early on between Fede and Lorenzo, going back and forth with some good performances, good goals to get us out of matches. It felt like the tide was kind of turning at that point, and guys are feeling really good about themselves. So I think watching that from the outside and seeing how happy guys were, especially guys that were here in the past, a guy like Oso, who's seeing how tough it's been the last 3-4 years, to see how happy he even was with the way games were going and playing well, and then obviously the fans being excited about the team. That was probably my favorite part.
I want to say thank you. Honestly, I really appreciate this year. I tried my best, I did everything. I felt they were with me and with us. I really appreciate that, and I want to say thank you from my heart to them.
Obviously a big thank you. I know it's been tough these last couple of years, and I think a lot of guys in this building don't take that lightly. So I'll do my part. I know everyone else will do their part as well, as a team, and start the season well and give them something to be excited and happy about. So
No, I'll just say thank you again to those supporters that are with us during our ups, but especially to those that are with us during our downs. To you, I thank you. I would say to keep having the faith. And I know maybe you've had the faith for a few years, but keep believing, because eventually that energy gets rewarded. And I know I will keep having that energy, and I'll keep doing what I can do. But I know it's not been a great last few years, but I know for certain that it will turn at some point, and hoping that that's sooner than later.
this is it. This is Toronto FC. We need to be in these type of games. We need to be beating the top teams in the league. I think the mentality piece needs to continue to be built on, and every day is an opportunity for us to build towards the goals that we have, written all over the facility. This club wants and needs trophies, so we need to carry that mentality into next season.
People that are here right now, people that are in the team, we're already working to make sure that next year is gonna be different, that it's gonna keep getting better and better. And I cannot ask for them to be patient because they've been patient for a while now, but for them to be confident that we're doing the right things in order to get there.
For me, when you build something new, you need time, the first thing. The second thing, you need the ideas and what you're gonna do for the future of the club.
What I'm certain of that I think will happen, this club will get better this offseason, and things will happen that will keep steering this club back into the right direction, and I am very hopeful and confident of that.